So, good morning, everyone. How are you all? Welcome on my YouTube channel, that is Maths with Zohaib Malik. I warmly welcome you again. So today, I'm here with a worksheet, which is particularly for my Beaconhouse students. They are just supposed to have their exam in the next week for Paper One Maths and the class 9C. So I have just designed a revision worksheet for the according to their syllabus, and I'm just going to solve this worksheet live. So it might or it can help you for revising the whole syllabus. So I request you again, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, then please go and type in search Maths with Zohaib Malik. There you can find different types of paper solutions like about O levels 4024 code for 11C class, and that can be very helpful source for their preparation. And you can find A level paper solution there, like P1, Pure Maths 1, and Mechanics M1. And the different kind of activities, I'm just going to upload the new activities as well, and very soon you will be finding the different videos there. So I won't waste the time, and we are just going to start. This is a revision worksheet which I have planned for 9C according to their syllabus, and it will definitely cover up the multiple topics of your syllabus. So let's start. This is particularly designed for the paper one. So we are not supposed to use a calculator. So let's start with the name of Allah. Bismillah around him. So, beta, the question one is evaluate. We have to find the values, and the fractions are given 1 over 2 minus 3 by 7. It means we have to find the LCM. So, the best way to find the LCM is do the cross multiplication and the product of their denominators. So, this would be 7 into 1 minus 3 into 2 over 7 to the 14. So, this is 7 minus 6 over 14, and the final answer would be 1 over 14. This is 1 over 14. Next is B part is 2 whole 2 by 3 into 1 whole 3 by 4. So first of all, we will convert them into the fractions. This will be 3 to the 6, 6 plus 2, 8 over 3 times 4 1 the 4 plus 3, 7 over 4. So there is a product of between the two fractions. So we will do cutting. We can do cutting as well. 4 to the 8. So this would be, now no cutting is possible. So 7 to the 14 over this was 4 1 the 4. So 3 1 the 3. So basically this is an improper fraction. So we are supposed to write it into the mixed number. I hope you are well aware to write the fraction in the mixed number. So this is 14 divided by 3. 3 4 the 12. 2 is left, and the basic rule is Q to R over D. This is basically the quotient, and this is the remainder, and this is the divisor. So this is answer would be 4 whole 2 by 3. Now evaluate question number 2 part A, 25 minus 18.3. As we know that the decimal values, when we used to subtract the decimal values, we have to put point under the point. So if 25 is not having the point, it means there is definitely a point at the end. 25.0. So this would be minus 18.3. So 4 and 1 carry. 10 minus 3 would be 7. 4 minus 8 is not possible, so this will take common from carry from here. This 14 minus 8 is 6, and 0. It means the answer is 6.7. Now 1.7 into 0.03. So two decimal values are multiplying. The simplest way to find the product between the decimal values is that we just ignore the points. So this becomes 17, and this value become 3, because 003 means 3. So 7 threes are 51. So in fact, in actual, we were having three decimal values in the question. Two are here and one is here. Three decimal values, three total decimal values in this question. So In the answer, you are supposed to leave three numbers from the right and then put a point. It means collectively we will be having three decimal values. So this is 1, this is the first value, this is second value, third value is not here. We will place a 0 and then point, and before the point there is always 0. So final answer is 0.051. So next is, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of this one. We are supposed to write it into the one significant number. So the first significant number in 8.62 is 8, but the next number is more than 5. This will be 9. And after the point, we are not supposed to write 0. So into 2.04, 2 is the first significant number, and the square will be there, and 0.285 means the first significant number, means the first non-zero number. This would be zero point 0.3. And now let's simplify it, because we have to find the value. 9 into 4 over zero point 0.3. So this is basically 36 divided by zero point 0.3. So the best way to write, to divide by decimal value is 36 and the division sign, then 0.3. Point will be finished and this will become 3 over 10. So now this is 36 multiplied by 10 over 3. 3 12 are 36 and 12 times are 120. Now question number 4, a part, a minus 3t greater than 14 plus t. So a minus 3t greater than 14 plus t. So let's combine the values with the variables, like 8 minus 14 is greater than t plus 3t. Now 4t is less than 8 minus 14 is minus 6, and the t is less than minus 6 over 4, which would be 3 by 2. So t is less than negative 3 by 2, or you may write negative 1 whole 1 by 2, or you can write negative 1.5. So next B part is evaluate this one. So I'm just gonna solve B part here. Evaluate x square minus 6xy plus 2y square, and we have to substitute the values x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 3. So x square minus 6xy plus 2y square. So x value is 2, it means 2 square minus 6 into 2 into negative 3 plus 2 into negative 3 square. Now this would be 4 and 6 to the 12, 12 3 the 36, because there is minus minus, so it would be plus 36 plus 2 into, this will become minus 3 square will be changed into positive 9. So positive 9 into 2 is 18. So the final answer would be 4 plus 36 is 40, 40 plus 18 is 58. So 58 is the final answer. Now factorize completely. A part is 5a, first part is 15x square plus 10x. Now because the midterm break is not possible, so we have to factorize. So we will observe, can we take something in common? So I can see I can take 5x as a common. So this will be changed into 3x plus 2. So this is the final answer. We can do nothing more. For second part, this is t square minus 2t negative 15. So here we can see we can do the midterm break. So 15 into 1, because when there is no coefficient with t square, nothing is written, it means 1 is there. So 15 into 1. So we have to think about two numbers, their product should be 15, and if we add or subtract them, they would be making the answer minus 2, and this is minus 5 and 3. So it means t square negative 2t minus 15. This can be replaced as t square negative 5t plus 2 plus 3t minus 15. So now we will make the pairs. So this would be t square minus 5t first pair and 3t minus 15 is the second pair. So let's take common. This is t is the common in the first pair, so this is t minus 5 and plus 3 is common from the second pair. This would be t minus 5. So let's take common t minus 5, t minus 5 and the t plus 3. This is the answer. Now for b part, this is 4 into 4x minus 0.3 is equal to 3 into x minus 0.2. So we have to simply multiply with the brackets. So this is 4x minus 1.2 is equal to 3x minus. So when you're writing equal sign, there won't be equal sign two times in an equation. So 4x minus 1.2 is equal to 3x negative 0.6. So now 4x minus 3x is equal to negative 0.6 plus 1.2. So this would be 1x is equal to negative 0.6 plus 1.2. So this will be 0.6. So x value is 0.6. And for a part, this was 5x into x 3x plus 2. And this was t minus 5 into t plus 3. So let's move forward. So here we can see a diagram. This is it looks like a rectangle. So it's look like a rectangle, but it's not a rectangle. This is they have said ABCD is a trapezium. So it means this angle won't be the 90 degree. This is something else. So this is ABCD is a trapezium. AB is 21 and CD is 35. So ABC and BCD are 90 degree, ADC is theta. Use as much information, they are referring to this table, use as much information from the table as is necessary, calculate AD. We have to find AD. So now how can we find AD? This is, we have to, it means if I correct this shape, this 21 would be little bit smaller than this length. It means because this is 35, so this should be here. So let's correct this shape. It means this would be in this way because it's looking like. So I'm drawing the correct shape here. There is something fault. I guess while making it into on PDF, the shape is changed. This would be like in this way. The original shape would be in this way. So now this is B C, which is 90 degree, and this is 21 centimeter, and which is angle theta, and this is A and D. So now ABCD we have to find AD. What we can do here, we can see the given information is about sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta, and by using this one we have to find AD. So we have to make deliberately a right angle triangle. So what if I draw a straight line here? This will be changed into a right angle triangle. Why I am making in this way? Because I will get a right angle triangle AD, and let's name this number as M. So ADM, I have to find AD. AD means I have to find the hypotenuse, and because theta angle is given and the information on the theta is given, sine theta would be 24 by 25, cos theta would be 7 by 25, and tan theta is 24 by 7. So this will help me because the whole length given is, here we can see this is 35, and from C till M it is definitely 21 because this is 21, so this would be also 21. So what length is left? That is 14 centimeter. So I if I make the combination, this would be like, by using the trigonometrical ratio, I have to use theta, angle theta, so this will be changed into as base into hypotenuse. So cos theta means adjacent over hypotenuse, so this is cos theta is equal to 14 over AD. So look, wisely I have taken the combination of the sides in this way, that my required length should be involved and the other length should be any numerical value. So it was only cos theta with which I can involve a known value or my required unknown value. And cos theta value is given, that is 7 by 25. So this cos theta is gonna replace by 7 by 25. I'm just doing it in here. So cos theta is 7 over 25. I have replaced this one, and this is equal to 14 over 80. Now we have to find AD, we will do cross multiply. So this is 7 times AD is equal to 14 times 25. So I will recommend don't multiply them first, because I can see 7 has to come here and it will be dividing this one. So 14 is the multiple of 7. So this would be AD is equal to 14 into 25 over 7. 7 to the 14, 25 to the 50 centimeter. So it means this length is 50 centimeter. So now here we are, question number 6. Similar buckets are available in two sizes. The large bucket has height 30 centimeter and base diameter is 16. The small bucket has the base diameter 8 centimeter. Now because they have said in the question these are similar buckets, so we know that the ratio between the sides would be same. However, if we take the heights, their ratio will be same. However, if we take the bases, the because of the similarity, their ratio will be same. So now we have to find the height of the small bucket, which is definitely this one. So let's make the ratios. It should be 8 over 30 is equal to 8 over 16, because the height over height is equal to the base of the and over the base of the second shape. So let's do the cross multiplication. It is again 16. 8 is equal to 8 into 30. So this would be 8 is equal to 8 into 30 over 16. So 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 2 ones are 2, 2 15 are 30, which means 15 centimeter is the height of the other bucket. So now they're saying, given that the small bucket has the volume 850 centimeter cube, find the volume of the large bucket. So let's write here, as we have found the height is 15 centimeter. So the small bucket has the volume 850 centimeter cube. We have to find the volume of the large bucket. We know that the shapes are similar, and in similarity, we do have the ratio between the volumes as well. So V1, V2 is equal to length 1 over length 2 whole cube. So let's take V1 as a volume of the small bucket. This is 850. We have to find the volume of the large bucket. So let's take the values. So if we take the basis of these two shapes, so this would be base over the base into whole power is cube. So let's simplify it. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. So 850 over V2 is equal to 1 cube is 1 and 2 cube is 8. Cross multiply again. V2 into 1 would be V2, and 850 into 8. So now 850 into 8, this would be 0, 8 5 is 40, 4 carry, 8 8 is 64 and 68. So the final answer is 6800 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the larger bucket. Okay. So now y is directly proportional to the square root of x. So it means y is directly proportional to square root of x. So when this proportion sign will be finished, this will be equal to k square root of x. Now we have to find the formula for y in terms of k. It means we have to find the value of k and we have to connect the equation between y and x only. So for this reason, they have given y is equal to 12 and x is equal to 36. So y is 12 and x is 36 square root. So 12 is equal to 6k, because the square root of 36 is 6. So now k will be equal to 12 divided by 6, it would be 2. So the final equation becomes y is equal to 2 square root x. So now for b part, I'm solving it here. The value of x when y is equal to 10. It means we have the general formula now, this one, y is equal to 2 square root x. So if they're asking us to find x when y is equal to 10, so simply we are just gonna replace y in this equation we have just formed. So y is 10, 2 square root of x. So we have to find x. 2 is multiplying here, it will be dividing there, 5. So for x we will be taking square on both sides, so x is equal to 25. Let's move forward. Okay, here's a circle and there is another circle into this. In the bigger circle, the diagram shows a circle both with center O. CT is the diameter of the small circle and AB is the diameter of the larger circle. Using congruent triangles show that BD is equal to AC. We have to equate these two sides by using the congruent triangle. So state your reasons clearly. This is very important. We have to state the reasons very clearly about this. So so we have to justify now. So here, what I can see, first of all, let's start digging out the information. So I can see this angle is equal to this one due to the vertically opposite angles. And I know OA is equal to, so let's start writing in triangle OAC, then I will be taking OBC. So first of all, we can write because AOC is equal to BOD. You have to be very careful while writing their alphabets order because this is OAC. The right order is now OBD. The order should be same, otherwise the marks will be deducted. So AOC is equal to BOD, Y, vertically opposite angle. Now the second reason is OA is equal to OB. Why? Because these are the radius of larger circle. And the other thing is OC is equal to OD because the radius of smaller circle. So what we have proved, this side is equal to this one and this side is equal to this one. So this is recommending us towards the property side angle side. You must be aware of this thing. The property has one mark. However, this question is for the marks. Like I can see, this question is having 3 marks. So out of 3 marks, 1 mark will be awarded for the property. So you have to write because these sides are equal and the one angle included angle is equal. So according to SAS, these shapes are congruent. So when these two shapes are congruent, then definitely AC side would be equal to BD. So this is the explanation. Now question number 9. Solve this equation. We have to solve this equation. This is 5. So equal sign won't come. 5 minus, we cannot subtract 5 minus 2 first, as we know that the board mass rule. So first of all we were recommended to solve the bracket because, but we cannot solve it because there is variable involved and we don't know about the value of variable. So first of all, then we will multiply the number with the bracket. So this would be 5 minus 6x plus 2 is equal to 2x plus 1. So now this is 5 plus 2 will be 7 minus 6x is equal to 2x plus 1. So now 7 minus 1 is equal to 6x plus 2x. It is 6 is equal to 8x. X is equal to 6 over 8. So if we simplify it, this will become 2 by 3, 3 by 4. So x is equal to 3 by 4. So now we have to find the t value. So here we can see two fractions. We will do simply cross multiplication. So this would be 4 into 2, it would be 8 is equal to 5 3 the 15 t. The simple t value is 8 over 15. So for B part, here we can see simultaneous equation and no method is recommended. Like as we know that there are three possible solution of the simultaneous equation: the substitution method, elimination method, and the graphical method. So when no method is recommended, usually in CIs, uh, they never recommend any method. So we are just gonna solve it by substitution method. So if we make find the x value from the first equation, this is 5x minus 2y is equal to 16. So 5x is equal to 16 plus 2y, and x is equal to 16 plus 2y over 5. We will be putting it into the second equation. So 2 into 16 plus 2y over 5 minus 3y is equal to 13. So 16 to the 32 plus 4y over 5 minus 3y 13. So let's take the LCM. This is 32 plus 4y minus 15y over 5 equal to 13. So now 32 minus 11y, because plus 4y and minus 15y is minus 11y, and this 5 is dividing here, this will go and multiply there, so 13 5 is 65. Now 32 minus 65 is equal to 11y. Now 65 minus 32, this would be 3 and 3. So negative 33 equal to 11y. So y value is minus 3. So now let's put this into this equation, this first equation. Even we can put it into the second equation as well. So we are putting it into the first equation, which is 5x minus 2 into minus 3 is equal to 16. So 5x plus 6 is equal to 16. So this would be 5x is equal to 16 minus 6 would be 10. So x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. AOB is the sector of a circle with radius r. AOB angle is 60. Find in simplest form an expression in terms of r and pi of the area of the sector. As we know that this is a sector, and the area of the sector formula is angle over 360 into pi r square. So we have to be very careful because it is given that give expression in r and pi. So it means we are not gonna putting the value of r and pi. Although r is not there, but pi value we know 3.142 or 22 by 7. But we are not gonna put the pi value here. So this is 60 over 360 into pi. The radius is r square. So you cancel these zeros. So 6 ones are 6, 6 6 are 36. So the final answer becomes pi r square over 6. So now we have to find the perimeter of the sector. In the perimeter, this arc length will come A to B, and this radius and this one radius as well. So let's find the arc length AB. So it means theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and plus we will add these radius twice, this is 2r. So theta is 60 over 360 into 2 pi r plus 2r. So this is 6 0 0 6 1 are 6 and 6 6 are 36. So this is 2 1 are 2 2 3 are 6. So it becomes pi r over 3 plus 2r. This is the answer. Or if you want to simplify it more, so I will recommend to simplify it. This will become pi r plus 6r over 3. So pi r plus 6r over 3 is the final answer. We have to simplify these. A power 6 into a power 3 is, because the bases are same, so we'll write the base once and we will add the power. 6 plus 3 is 9, so a power is 9. Now when they are dividing each other, so 24 divided by 6 is 4, and when the bases are same and they are dividing each other, we write the base once, but we subtract their powers. So 16 minus 4, so it means this would be 4 into b power 12. So this is a straight line passes through this p point and q point. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of pq. So as we know that the midpoint is x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. So x1 is minus 8, x2 is 4, minus 8 plus 4 over 2, and 10 plus 1 over 2. So if we simplify it, minus 4 over 2 and 11 over 2. If we simplify it more, the final answer becomes minus 2, and this is, you may write 11 over 2 or 5.5. Now we have to write the equation of PQ, which is basically y is equal to mx plus c. For this purpose, we have to find the gradient of PQ and we have to find the y-intercept, which is called C for PQ. So the gradient of PQ would be, as you know, the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So P point is and Q point is here. So this is y2 minus y1. It means 1 minus 10 over x2 minus x1. So 4 minus minus 8. So this is minus 9, because 1 minus 10 is minus 9 over 4 plus 8. So it is minus 9 over 12. So if I simplify it, this is minus 3 over 4. So the gradient is minus 3 by 4. We have to find the equation y is equal to minus 3 over 4x plus c. Now we have to put a value from P or Q into this equation, a point. We have to put either a P point or Q point into this. So I'm going to put Q point, which is 4 and 1, into this equation. So x is 4 and y is 1. So y is equal to 1 is equal to 3 by 4 into 4 plus c. So here I can see I can cut 4 into 4. Minus 3 will be left. Minus 3 will go there. 1 plus 3 is equal to c. So c value is 4. So the final equation becomes y is equal to minus 3 by 4x plus 4. So this is the answer. A map is drawn to a scale of 2 centimeter to 5 kilometer. So on map, like 2 centimeters are presenting actually the 5 kilometer on, like we can say, on Earth. So two towers are 9 kilometer apart. Calculate the distance between them on the map. So we will use the directly proportional method. So it means, let's give the heading centimeter kilometer. When 2 centimeter are presenting to 5 kilometer, then 9 kilometer towers are x centimeter on graph or on map. So let's do cross multiply. This would be 18 is equal to 5x. So x is equal to 18 over 5, which will definitely become 5 3 are 15 and 5 6 are 30. So 3.6. 3.6. On the map, a tower covers an area 4 centimeter square. Now basically we have to use this scaling, and there now they have start talking about the area which is in centimeter square. So we are just gonna simply changing our scaling into square form as well. So it means 2 centimeter to 5 kilometer. If we change into centimeter square and kilometer square, we would have to take the square on both sides. So this will be changed into 4 centimeter square into 5 kilometer square. and we were supposed to find how much area is it taking when this is 4 centimeter square on the map. So let's put 4 in centimeter square, this x. So definitely it, if you solve it, it will be giving the answer. But this is, sorry, this is 4 centimeter square to 25 kilometer square. So when we will solve it, it will become 25. X value is 25. Now express the scale of the map in the form of 1 ratio n. So we have to find the ratio of the scale. So let's do it here. This is 2 centimeter to 5 kilometer. As you know that the ratio can be simplified in the like quantities, so we are just gonna change kilometers into centimeters. So 5 into 1000 will be meter, multiplied by 100 it will be in centimeters. Centimeter cancel with centimeter. 2 ratio 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Now because they are demanding 1 on the left side, so we will divide it by 2 for making it 1. 1 ratio 2, 25 are 50. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros are left. 25, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the ratio. 25, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have to find the area of the trapezium. We know that the area of the trapezium is 1 over 2 into height into sum of two parallel sides. So if this is A, this is B, the straight line between the two parallel sides is this 4, so this is the height. We cannot take this one as a height. So this is 1 over 2 into 4 into 13 plus 16. So this would be 2. 13 plus 16 would be 29. So 29 to the 58 centimeter square. So now use trigonometry to calculate the value of x. Now in this they're asking to use to. So this, I guess this question is by mistake here. This, it doesn't belong to paper one. This is from paper two because we will be requiring the calculator for finding sine, cos, or tan 32. So just ignore this question. So here different triangles are given. Two of these triangles are similar. Write down the letters of these two triangles. So as we know that only pair of angles are given in every triangle, so it means it intimate me like this property is going to happen, angle angle side. In this property, because this is a unique property, in this we have to just make two angles equal between two similar shapes, then they are considered as a similar shape. So if I find the third angle of every shape, so this is 75 and 55, the sum is 130, so what is left, that is 50. So if this is 80 and 55, this is 135, and this is 45. So 80 and 35, this is 110, 115, which means 65, and this one is 45 and 55, 90 and 100, and this is 80. So let's see which of the two triangles are having the same angle. This is 80, 55, 45, 80, 65. These two. So it means their angle, the given angles 45 and 55. This is 45 and 55. It means triangle B and D are similar according to AAS. Although there is no need to write this property, but I'm just telling you due to this property, they are similar. So now we have to. They are asking these two triangles are given and rectangle P is similar to Q. So write the value of h when they are similar. So definitely they will be having their same ratio. So we can take 4.2 over h is equal to 9.6 over 12.8. So let's do cross multiplication again. 9.6 h is equal to 12.8 into 4.2. Then h would be equal to 12.8 into 4.2 over 9.6. So now if we see, This is on 2 times table, on 3 times table. So this would be 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. And now on 2 times table, this would be 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, and this is 2 6 are 12, and 4 6.4. Again, I can see because 16 4s are 64, so 1.64 would be 6.4. So it means final it is left 4 into 1.4. So now 14 into 4, this would be 56. Now because there is one decimal value, so this would be 5.6. So here we have to find triangle ABC is isosceles triangle with AB is equal to CB, and angle is 44. We have to find ACB. ACB is very simple to find, as we know if the triangle is isosceles. So two sides and two base angles would be same. If this is x, this would be also x. So x plus 44 is equal to 180. So it means 2 times of x is equal to 180 minus 44. So 44, 180 minus 44 is, this would be 7, 10, so 6. So 7 plus 4 is 3, 1. 136 is equal to 2x, and x is equal to 136 over 2. So this is 2 6 are 12, 2 8 are 16, so x is 68. It means this is 68 as well as this one. So we are required ACB, so ACB is 68. A regular polygon has an exterior angle of 40 degrees. It means there is a shape which is having all sides equal due to this term regular polygon, and its exterior angle is 40 degree. It means all of the exterior angles would be same because of the regular polygon. In a regular polygon, all sides are equal and all angles are equal. So, as we know that the sum of any shape, either that is regular or irregular, their sum of exterior angles is always 360 degree. But if this is regular, this will help us for finding the numbers of sides, because we know that every angle is 40 degree due to this regular shape. So we can find the number of sides of this shape, 360 divided by 40. Like we want to know that how many these 40s are there in a regular shape, because all angles are equal. So it means 9. So there are 9 number of sides of the shape. But there is another way to solve this question. We know that the interior angle plus exterior angle will make 180 degree. It always make 180 degree. So for we can find interior angle, it would be 180 minus exterior angle. So 180 minus 40, this would be 140 degree, the interior angle of a regular shape. And we know that the formula for finding the interior angle of a regular shape, this is n minus 2 into 180 over n. It would be equal to 140. So now you can solve 180 n minus 360 is equal to 140 n. So now 140 n minus 140 n, 180 n minus 140 n is equal to 360. So this is 40 n is equal to 360, and if you divide 360 with 40, you will get 9. The ratio of the boys to girls in a class is 4:5. Like if there are 4 boys, then there are 5 girls for this. So a fraction we have to find. In a fraction we know that the required item is boys, so it means boys ratio is 4, and the total of the ratio, because in denominator we have to write the total, so 5 plus 4 is 9. The ratio of the boys to girls in a school is 3:4. There are 120 more girls than boys. As we know that in ratio, the quantity and ratio, they are always directly proportional. So when they are directly proportional, it means the change in one quantity will lead to the change to the other quantity in the same rate. So if there are 120 more girls If we can find that how much more ratio girls are having than the boys, that is basically 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. It means 1 is presenting 120 girls, more girls, because the more ratio will represent the more quantity. Then they are asking how many students, total students, so it means we will use the total ratio, which is 7. X cross multiply, you will get x 1 are x, and 120 into 7, which is 840. There are 840 total students. Two cylinders, these two cylinders are similar. The ratio of their volumes is 827. It means V1 over V2 is 8 over 27. The height of the cylinder A is 12. We have to find the height of cylinder B. So it means we know that V1 over V2 is equal to length 1 over length 2 cube, and V1 is 8 over 27 is equal to the height of the A is 12 over, we have to find length 2. For this purpose we have to eliminate this cube. So let's take cube root on both sides. 3 with cube root will be cancelled with cube. So 8 cube root is 2 and 27 cube root is 3. It means 12 over length 2. Now let's do the cross multiplication. 2L2 is equal to 12 into 3. So L2 is equal to 12 into 3 over 2. 2 6 are 12, so 6 3 are 18. So it means this is 18 centimeter. So now P is a point. P is a point. Let me check whether it is recording or not. So here we go to the internet error. Okay. So here question number 17. P point is my negative 2 1 and Q is 3 7. M is the midpoint of PQ. Find the coordinates of M. So we have to find simply the midpoints of PQ. So which formula we have already discussed x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. So this is simply 1 over 2 and 8 over 2 means 4. So 1 over 2 and 4. You have to find the gradient of the line PQ. So gradient of line is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 7 minus 1 y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 6 over 3 plus 2, 6 over 5. So the the equation passes through the point P. It means it's passing through this point whose x value is negative 1 and the y is positive 1. So it means we have to simplify. We're just going to putting x and y values into this, and we have to find the unknown variable k. So C part is here. 2 into y value is 1 in P, and 3 into x value is negative 2 plus k is equal to 0. So 2 minus 6 plus k is equal to 0. Minus 4 plus k is equal to 0. So k is equal to positive 4. Okay, we have to find the gradient of this line. So we have just found k value is negative 4. So this equation becomes 2y plus 3x negative 4 is equal to 0. So for finding the gradient from an equation, we have to uh, assume we have to make it in this form: y is equal to mx plus c. We know the coefficient of x is the gradient, so let's make it change it into this form, it means we have to make y the subject. 2y is equal to negative 3x plus 4, and y will be equal to minus 3x over 2 plus 4 over 2, because this 2 will go there and it will be dividing these both of these two terms. So the gradient is negative 3 by 2. The diagram shows the rectangle with length 2x plus 3 centimeter and width is x minus 1. The area of the rectangle is this one. We have to prove this equation. When the area is given, it means they are giving us the hint. You have to find the area and equate it equal to this one, given area. So area of rectangle is length into breadth, so that is equal to 12. So let's multiply them. So it will become 2x square minus 2x plus 3x minus 3 is equal to 12. 2x square plus x minus 3 minus 12 is equal to 0. So this is 2x square plus x minus 15 is equal to 0, which is the required equation. Now we have to solve this equation because, so this is paper 1, so let's factorize this equation. So 15 into 2 is 30. Let's think about two numbers, their product is 30, and if we add and subtract them, their answer should be positive 1. So 2x square minus 15x minus 5x. Let me take a break due to this. So I'm back again. So so these are two numbers, 6 and minus 5. And now we have to take common from them. 2x is common, x plus 3, 5 is common, so this is x plus 3 is equal to 0. The common is x plus 3 and 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So here we were supposed to solve, it means we are supposed to find the x values. So x plus 3 is equal to 0 and 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x value would be negative 3, x value would be positive 5 over 2, which means 2.5. X value is negative 3 and 2.5. So they are asking find the perimeter of the rectangle. For the perimeter, we are required to use the x values because we found these two values, x is equal to negative 3 and x is equal to 2.5. Yes. So for this purpose, we are just gonna putting x value into these because the perimeter, we know the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 times of length plus 2 times of breadth. So for this, we are supposed to find the length and the breadth. So if we take x as negative, it would be producing the negative length, which is not possible. So we are taking x value as 2.5. So length is equal to 2 into 2.5 plus 3, which is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. And the breadth is equal to 2.5 minus 1 means 1.5. So the formula is perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus 2 into breadth. 16 plus 3 is equal to 19. So 19 centimeter is the perimeter of this shape. So second last page. Cat records the number of the letters he receives each day for 20 days. His results are shown in the table. These are the results, like number of letters she received, 0. These are the 4 times, and like this. Write down the mode. As you know, the mode is the most repeated value. So the most repeated number of letter was this once time. So She got one letter in six times, which means one is the mode. So work out the mean. For mean, we have to find, like the formula for mean is sum of fx over sum of f. It means in another way the product of these two numbers, and we have to find the sum and divide it by total frequency. So this is 0 into 4 plus 1 into 6 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 2 plus 4 into 1 plus 5 into 4 and divided by the total frequency. So these are 20 because it is mentioned 20 days. 0 for the 0, 0 for the 0, and 6, 6, 6 plus 4 plus 20 divided by 20. So let's do it here. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. 22 plus 20 is 42 over 20. Let's do cutting. 21 over 10, which is equal to 2.1. So the average is 2.1 letters. So over the same 20 days, Emma received a mean of 1.7 letters each day. How many letters did Emma receive all together? So we know that the mean is given and the mean is equal to the sum of values divided by their numbers. We have to find the sum of the values means the total number of letters. We have to find this one, and we are already given this mean and the numbers. Mean is 1.7, and we have to find sum of the values over the numbers is 20 for 20 days. So 20 will go and multiply this one. 20 into 1.7 is equal to the sum of values, or you can consider the total letters. So 17 4 2 are 34, and because there is one zero, so this is 340, and due to the one decimal place, this would be here. So she received 34 letters altogether. Okay, this is the last page. The diagram shows the diagram of A to I. These are the alphabets in the regions. So given that the letter of the region defined by each set of the inequalities, we have to find which area is bounded by using these inequalities. So let's start from here. This is x is equal to 0 inequality. X is equal to 0 is this one y-axis. Greater than 0 means we have to remain forward in this side. You have to just. The next is y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 line is this one. It's giving the greater sign. It means we have to remain above from this. So nothing will be finding from this. Now y is equal to 1 line. This is basically this line, and we have to remain downward because the less sign. So it means the required area is still here, but last inequality is left, and it will be definitely producing the answer. This is y is less than 4 minus 2x. Now first of the challenge is which of this if this equation is representing which of the line. So if I rearrange this into the equation form, this is y is equal to minus 2x plus 4. I can see the gradient is negative. The line would be going from upward to downward, left to right, and it would be definitely intersecting the y-axis at 4. So this is, I can find this equation. It means this is the equation, and we have to remain it's downward due to this less sign. So only the letter which can bounded by these all, it is F. Now for the next one, y is greater than 1. Y is equal to 1 line is this one, and we have to remain upward because of the greater sign, and y is less than x minus 2. Now again, first of all we have to find which is this line presenting. So here I can see the gradient is positive, because y is equal to mx plus c, and there I can find only one equation which is having the gradient positive, so it means this is the equation y is equal to x minus 2, so its area is less than this one. So we were supposed to be above by this line and below by this line. It means we are just here on this area, which contains two letters E and D, and out of them we have to choose one letter because they have said given the letter region defined by, we have to give one letter. So this is another line, y is equal to 5 minus x. The gradient is negative and the y-intercept is 5, which is going this line. So we have to remain lesser than this one. It means we have to be below this line. So it it bounded by this letter E. So this answer is E. So now here I can see the last question. So here the shaded region is defined, is diagram is defined by three inequalities. One of these is y is greater and equal to 1 by 2x plus 2, which is definitely the gradient positive, and y-intercept is 2, is this line. Now we have to find or write down the other two inequalities. So first of all, we are supposed to find their equations. This is what I can see on horizontal line, which is always y is equal to the number where it is intersecting 3. And this one, for this one, I need to do some work. I need to find first of all its gradient, because y is equal to mx plus c. So for the gradient, I will be taking 2 points. The first point I'm taking this one, and the second I'm taking this one. Or you may take any of the 2 points, the gradient will remain same. So this is 0, 0, and this point is minus 3 and 3. So this would be 3 minus 0 over minus 3 minus 0. This is 3 over minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So the gradient is y is equal to minus 1x plus c. And the c is basically the y-intercept, and I can see this is going to intersect y-axis at 0. So c is 0, the equation becomes y is equal to minus 1x plus 0. So its equation is y is equal to minus 1x. Now because we have to change them into inequalities, this is already done by the question. Y is greater than, we have to remain above, so it is y is greater than or equal to 1 by 2x plus 2. And for this one, we have to remain below this line. This is y is less than or equal to 3. We have to remain above of this line, so this is y is greater than and equal to minus 1x. So these are two inequalities. So the paper is done. So thank you very much for watching my channel. So I will say again, do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, for to be updated, and new videos on my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe my channel and do spread the words. Definitely you will be finding, or you will be getting the different videos on different papers. My basic purpose is to solve the papers on live basis, so the students, when they practice at home, they usually find the difficulties while solving the papers, because teacher is not around them every time. So usually they used to text the teachers and to call the teachers to help them out. So definitely teacher has also a life. So sometimes they cannot respond immediately. So there are, on this channel you can find variety of the papers and their live solutions. This will be definitely helping you. So by this, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. See you soon.